Hey there folks, welcome back to McGrory Has Bad Ideas. Yes, I've had more bad ideas, and one of them was to go back to, well, let's recap, right? Episode 1, we got our car that we used in the Muscle Week, and we turned it into a land speed record car. It caught fire, it was all drama, it was, you know, whatever. Since then, there's been a whole load of stuff, and, you know, I went to West Coast. I've bought this, well, when I bought it, I thought it was ugly, and I did some mods to it, and I think I made it more ugly, but now I love it. So, I don't know, you guys let me know, what do you think of this thing? But yeah, I bought this truck, and I have plans for this in the future. Right now, it's a delivery truck. It's making me crazy money, so I brought it back to Pepper Valley. But this is where the bad idea comes in, because I don't have anywhere to store it here. Because Uncle's camper has been used to store the Bluebuck. Not Bluebuck, what's it called? A Burnside. So I need to make... How much money do I need to make? Let me just get the UI up. What was it? 115 or something like that for the next garage. I need to make like another, let's call it 60 grand, so I'm not down to my final pennies when we buy that place. So I can't damage this truck. If I damage this truck, I can't repair it here. So my first bad decision I'm going to make is to come into here, because AJ Autos here has parts needing delivered. Now, they have parts needing delivered up the mountain. This thing is kind of off-roady. I don't know if it's good enough for that. Should we try it though? Should we try it? That one's 12 grand and it's only going to there. Okay, let's start off with this one, right? Let's do that one, right? Because I think we can do that one reasonably easy, and it'll tell us if we have a hope in hell, even a dream of a chance of completing these ones, right? So let's take it. This truck's a little bit overkill for this one package, but it is worth 12 grand, so why not? Let's talk about the truck though. It is 6-wheel drive. It has heavy duty limited slips in the rear, so I didn't go full lockers. I don't think we need full lockers in this. The front has a limited slip which can be locked. I have the Racetab 10-speed diesel auto in it with the Seep 350 V8 diesel engine. So it's a bit of a beast, 420 horsepower with 780 foot-pounds of torque. Absolutely plenty for our purposes. We're on super heavy duty lifted suspension all the way around, which means that, you know, in theory, might be a bit bouncy because, you know, it's heavy duty suspension, not off-road suspension, but we do have the clearance for a little bit of off-roading. Didn't really try it because we were on West Coast. That's going to be something that we try here. But yeah, I've used this to level up a bit, so I think I'm level 3 on Deliveries, so we can start making some real money from it. And as I said, I kind of bought this. I got a really, really good deal on the base truck that I bought, and kind of reinvested some of our earnings back into it to try and get this thing to where it is. Right now, I think it's pretty perfect. But I do have future plans that will revolve around us giving this thing just a little bit of loving, just a little bit of a workover, nothing too crazy. But yeah, this might solve the fuel efficiency issues with the Burnside, let's just say that. Oh, and the other cars that I plan on making in this series. I think they're all going to benefit from us owning this vehicle. So we're immediately on to the trails, which again, the suspension isn't off-road suspension, it's heavy, super heavy duty suspension, so I expect a lot of bouncing. I just hope the drive shaft holds up. But I think that as long as I'm not going too fast or being too silly, this thing definitely has the capability of getting up some stuff. Maybe not rock crawling, because the breakover angle in the center is going to be absolutely awful because of how long the wheelbase is. But yeah, I think one thing we're going to do is we're probably going to buy, let's be honest, probably another D series as our, you know, extreme off-road delivery vehicle in the future. So that's going to be fun to see how we're going to handle something that can, you know, deliver a few £1,000 worth of cargo up the side of a mountain. That's a challenge we've never had to do before, and I'm excited for it. But let's just continue on here. I might just fast forward this a little time lapse or something, or if it ends up being pretty boring, I'll just cut this when we get closer or come across our next obstacle. So yeah, bear with me, guys. We'll get this done, make some money, do some fun stuff. Okay, guys, that ended up getting a lot worse towards the end there. This is delayed by a lot, and that kind of sucks because we're going to lose a lot of money. Oh, and we've lost reputation. Okay, yeah, that was silly. I shouldn't have taken a time-limited one. Let's, yeah, let's go and find some more appropriate deliveries for this thing. I mean, I'm proud of how it handled it. I am genuinely happy with this thing's performance, but, you know, maybe this isn't the way to make us some money right now. You know what? I'm driving back to the road and I've just realised we, as I said, can't fix this if we break it. And I'm nervous about that drive shaft. So what we're going to do is we're actually just going to, even though this isn't a car that's stored at Uncle's camper, I can still recover back to here. And the road's right there. Sweet. Okay, right. That's a technique for saving your vehicle. Yeah, let's find some better deliveries. Okay, guys, well, we have made it safely all the way over here. The exhaust is still hanging off. That's just so funny. 256 parcels. Wow. Okay, I knew this was going to be a good pickup spot, but I didn't think it would be that good. So we are all the way down here, and there is deliveries all the way up to the top there. Okay, now, I have just proven that unladen with delivery weight, this thing will quite happily sit at about 128 miles per hour. So I think that should be fast enough to do these deliveries. But I don't wanna risk it too much, but that's a good payday right there. That's a really good payday. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Now again, we don't want to write this thing off. Oh, look how low the suspension's sitting now. I think this was a little bit heavier than we bargained for. But I do believe this is still a perfectly adequate truck to do it. We just probably won't be doing 130. Yeah, let's just hope that we survive this. Okay, 94, 95, 97. Can we get 100? Give us 100. There we go. We're in the triple digits, boys. Here we go. Woo! I mean, it feels awful. This thing, the slightest little input, and it, like, starts to wave around, and it reacts extremely slowly to inputs. But, I mean, it does probably weigh around 10 tons right now. So yeah, that's, I guess, understandable, but oof, doesn't feel good. 112? Wish I had a little bit of nitrous or something. No, we don't need to go faster. That's the boy math coming in. We don't need to go faster than this. This is already absolutely insane. Oh, I'm going to hit the brakes for this. Brakes are fully engaged, not really doing anything. Ooh. That scared the crap out of me. Okay. We need to remember that the brakes are effectively useless. Okay. Deal. Remembered. Let me just store that away in my head. Woo. We are doing so good for time. I think we had like 850 seconds. And now we're down to, well, we've got 10 minutes and we're only 2 miles away. So let's pull over and grab some fuel, because I'm noticing that at 100 miles per hour with wide open throttle, this thing drinks far more fuel than I would like. Oh, I forgot, you can't. Okay, top tip to anyone playing Pepper Valley. I haven't spoken to Raceless yet, but these fuel pumps only work from the outside positions. See where that Pessima's going? You need to be here for it for some reason. No idea why. Makes no sense to me. But, yeah, there we go. Let's get this thing filled up. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Come on. Okay, at least it's Steeler wheels this time and not Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. Yes, massive improvement. Okay, we're good. We're good. Damn, this thing's got a massive tank. That took way longer than expected. Right, back on our crusade to deliver... I don't actually know what we're delivering. Oh, might be cocaine for all I care. Let's do it. Big understeer. Big understeer. Okay, so all the weight is over the rear. The front has, like, no weight holding those tires down. This thing understeers. Also, duly noted, no brakes, no actual steering input, even at a low speed. Deal. Okay, what do we get? 76 grand! Hell yeah, 76 grand! And we're now delivery level 4. Okay, here's my thoughts on this, right? We can now afford to buy the Salt Flats garage, but I actually don't think that's the smartest idea. Because, if I remember correctly, it only allows for 2 cars. I think there might be a garage that can give us more cars for probably around the same, maybe a little bit more. So let's go and have a look at the garages around the map. Okay, let's see. 950 grand. So not right now is basically what's going on there. Not right now. Not yet. We're a while away from that. Okay, deal. Let's head over to the airport hangar, because I think that might be a reasonable purchase. I believe there's a garage here. I don't know where it is. We could check the map, but that's no fun. Let's go and have a look, because I like this area. I like this area a lot. I think this is super cool. Right, I have the image of the garage in my head. I believe it's a big white tent, but it's not like that. More like this one in front of me. Is this it? Little porta cabin. I mean, it's got a dot on the map. There we go. Oh, hey, look at that. Okay. How much is this, and what do I get for it? 225 for 4 vehicle slots. Okay. Downside to this place is, you know, it's dirt paths, so it means that if I buy a drift car, which we're definitely going to, we can't really store it here. Everything else would probably be okay here because it's not crazy off-road, but I just wouldn't want to bump a nice low drift car down a road like this. Let's see what else is around. Okay, there's a delivery spot right here. I like that. It gives us easy access to missions and money. Let's pull in. I believe it. Yep, looks like it's this one that's the garage. Okay. Purchase garage. 800! Oh, I actually had really high hopes that this was going to be a reasonably priced garage. Okay, I think we're going to Uncle's house. We'll go to Uncle's house and probably just buy that. Okay, this appears to be it here. Large enough driveway, easy entry and exit. Yes, it's a dirt road, but it's less aggressive than the one at the race course, so... If this is under 200, I think I'll be quite happy to buy this place. Let's see. Come on, come on. 190! Okay, right, what have we got right now? Are we even close to that right now? I don't know what menu I just opened, that's scary. 160. We need 30 grand. Oh, milestones. Okay, let me just... I keep forgetting about these. There's probably a lot in here. There was. Not as much as I would like, but... Okay, we're 1 or 2 deliveries away. Let's just get this done. And then we're buying our first house of this playthrough on only episode 2. It's not bad, guys. That's not bad. No, okay. Do you know what we're going to do? I think I know why the Burnside caught on fire. Let's do another run in the Burnside, right? And see if we can stop it from catching fire this time. Move this out the way so we can spawn it. So, here's my theory, right? We are running meth, so the engine doesn't overheat, but the gauge that we have is only for water temp, not for oil temp. Now, I have a theory that the way these are coded, I don't know if it's going to be the fan that fixes this, or if it's going to be the oil cooler. The reason I wasn't running an oil cooler when I installed the engine is because the oil cooler gets bolted to the core radiator support. We didn't have a core radiator support, so it was just like falling around. Why are the core why are the rod bearings upset? Come back. Come here. Don't need any of this rod bearing crap. Come on. Just fix your rod bearings. It says it's free. Hopefully it's free to get rod bearings done in real life. That would be nice. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Let's get this over to the salt flats. Oh, and we'll do a run. Well, that took longer than I remember it taking when I filmed episode 1. Had to stop for fuel as always. And then just in the drive from the fuel station to here, I've used, what's that, just over a third of a tank. But let's see. We still have this stalling issue. That's just down to my tuning. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. Let's get this staged up and see if our adding of an oil cooler has fixed this issue. 312 to beat. I think we can do it. Very unstable, crazy amount of concentration required here. Full throttle, let's go. Oh, we're flying now, boys. Woo! Come on. No fire so far. Come on. Keep going. And we died. And we got a 306. 8 grand. Alright, guys. This has evolved a little bit. You can see it no longer has the hood scoop, which is a shame because I actually really like that. So we might bring that back. But I just want to see a crazy speed here, right? We've gone for the 1,000 cubic inch engine, which means that yes, I've spent about $60,000. I think it'll pay for itself. We have the 1,000 cubic inch engine, which revs higher, meaning that effectively we have more wheel speed at the top end. We also have now got much wider rear tires. We had 15 by 10s, we're now at 15 by 16 rear tires that are also taller, again giving us the effect of longer gears, and we're now naturally aspirated, making 4,300 horsepower. We need fuel. Damn it. Okay. You always need bloody fuel in this thing. Okay, let's go. Phenomenal. 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 Okay, yeah, that one was random. We might be losing the plot again. Seems like the longer I record, the weirder the songs that get stuck in my head are. We should look into this. Science. Do you know what? Before we hit the sand in this, I want to see this engine. Oh, okay, I'm hyped now. Let's see what this thing can do. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, right. Get hooked up at the line. There we go. 312 to beat. Alright, I just hope we can do it. Let's do it. Come on. Okay, way more traction. Whoa, way straighter as well. We're blowing through the torque converter. That's not very good. We're going to need to look into that, because that's obviously not allowing our power to get to the ground. So that's not great. Yeah, we're just burning through the converter, unfortunately. I mean, that is still faster, in theory. Not 297. But we didn't blow up. So that's a start. Right. So, here we go. We have fitted a aftermarket torque converter that is adjustable. So, hopefully that's going to be enough. Hopefully this thing's also not too low to get up onto our newly refurbished tow truck. So, is it too long? No, it's fine. It's fine. There's actually loads of room. I can actually center it a little bit more. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to... Oh, a lot of people don't know you can do this, right? So I'm just going to put this in park. I'm going to hold the brakes, turn off the engine, and press F. There's no need to node couple. That just breaks stuff. You just go boop and boop. And that thing's not going to go anywhere unless we do something really dumb. So we're going to drive both of these to the fuel station, and then both of them to the... Oh, I really should have brought in the tires a bit now that I've lowered this thing back down. Fine, we'll do it next time. But yeah, we're gonna take these, fill them both up, and get to the salt flats for our... I don't know what run, but in theory, there's nothing now that's going to stop us from doing... I mean, hopefully closer to 400 rather than 300. We'll see. Okay, now, when I said don't do anything stupid and the car won't go anywhere, that did not include going off-road to avoid crashing into traffic. So, the car has shifted, but it's still there. Sweet. I'm as free as a bird now. And this bird you cannot change. Whoa, 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 whoa. And this bird... Oh, we're done. Okay, so... completely uneventful. Just drove the whole way here. This thing barely used any fuel because, well, that's the point of it. The Burnside shouldn't have used any fuel, meaning that we might even be able to get 2 runs done here, although it does drink the fuel a lot. I'm more just happy that we will no longer be getting kind of stranded out here with running out of fuel. Like, if we can just get it back onto the trailer, we're fine. So, let's see how that goes. Yep, there we go. Full tank of fuel. Oh, I've left the handbrake on. Let's go. Pop this thing down off the trailer. Hey, would you look at this? Straight into a run with a full tank of fuel. Now, we haven't tested the torque converter. Don't know if I've tuned it well. It's fairly low, 4,500. That'll do. Let's run it. Okay, I'm full throttle. Whoa! Okay, I guess it changed gear or something. I'm not sure what it's doing, but it's doing something, and we're going fast. Still spinning through the converter. Oh, that wasn't it. That wasn't the end. Wheel speed is saying 340. 330. That was the end. I don't understand what just happened, guys. I'll be honest with you. Okay, so I'm not happy because what's just happened is crashed a car, had to recover it back to Uncle's place, the abandoned house, fixed it, then I've had to drive it all the way out here because my truck's still here, meaning I'm having to pay the fuel anyway. So, base laid plans and all that chat, you know what I mean? Ugh, goodness sake, it's going to cost me about $5,000 to fill this tank, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy, guys. Right, this is it. This is it. While it was there, I tightened up the torque converter even more. So now it stalls at like 3,000 when I'm on launch control, on trans brake. So, yeah. Hopefully that's tight enough to hold the power. Let's see. Nope, not really. It's doing something though. $314. Oh, that was it. 27 grand, is that it? 27 grand for 320 miles per hour. Damn, that's sad. That's really sad. Right, we've broken down, right? And I don't mean cars broken down and needs repaired. I mean, we put delivery boxes back on the D series, we've bought this garage, We're paying full fuel because tuning this torque converter is annoying me. Let's just hit it, see if we can actually get our power to the wheels. Let's see. Well, immediately we're wheeling, so I assume we are getting more power to the ground. Still not what we want to see. Come on. Found another gear. Just gonna let it do its thing. We're already up at 345, 350. Okay. 360 indicated wheel speed. 338, 35 grand. Okay, okay. Look, we are getting somewhere. We are. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Right. Alright guys, torque converter sliders are maxed. Wish me luck. Full throttle right now, by the way. We now know that the wheel speed indication on the tachometer just basically doesn't mean anything. So we're just going to keep the throttle down and hope for the best. $351, 42 grand. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. But that is concerning because we're clearly just still spinning the torque converter. We've got so much more gear ratios. I think we're running into the limit of the aerodynamics of this car. Which I'm okay with, because taking this old Joe's junk piece of crap and making it do 350 miles per hour, still just an unbelievable experience. What an achievement, guys. What an achievement. I'm so proud of this car. We're keeping it. We're going to come back every so often, do a little run when we need to make ourselves feel good. But I think it's time to start a new project car. Not sure what that's going to be yet, but I think you'll find out on the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Miss McGrory keeps begging me to ask you guys to like and subscribe, so like and subscribe, guys. I appreciate you all, every single one of you. I think today I am due to hit 500 subs. I'm pulling up my YouTube studio just now. 498. So if you become my 500th sub, thank you so much. I love every single one of you. Tell your friends, bring them along, watch the live streams, watch the videos, whatever you want to do. Either way, showing a little bit of love, a little bit of interest goes a long way. So thank you very much, guys. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, guys.